Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a really wonderful day today. I am super excited to be here with you today to talk a little bit more about social media content and how not to put all of your eggs in the social media basket. I don't know about you guys and gals, but if you are one of those businesses or maybe even new in your business where you're just trying to get content out there kind of fast and furious and seeing what sticks, I have a couple of things I want to walk you through today that I think will help you maybe look at that a little bit differently first and foremost, but also how to share content across multiple mediums. One of the things when I'm first talking with a client, or now we're training more of our clients to do some of these things for themselves, one of the biggest things that we hear is it's always time in social. But I always challenge them with time as understanding more about clarity and who it is they're talking to, and also how they're getting their message out. And a lot of times new businesses are just like, social, and they get on multiple platforms all at once. And then that's where they get overwhelmed. That's where time becomes this big challenge because they're trying to create content for, three to four different platforms. And maybe it's YouTube with video, and it's Instagram, and it's Facebook, and it's Pinterest, or it's LinkedIn, and they're all their challenge, and I totally get it, is complete and utter overwhelm. So what I try to do and come in, and what I'm going to share with you a little bit more today, and I advise you and encourage you to do this for yourself if you're not already, is to lessen the amount of social platforms you're on, but increase content that you create for yourself. And what I mean by that is when you have a Facebook page and an Instagram page and a LinkedIn page, you don't own the content that goes out there. And we all know it takes a lot to produce content to push out on 3 different platforms multiple times a day or multiple times a week for sure, because we know consistency is really important. So my goal for my clients is to help them understand and to teach them to pick one social media platform at a time. So if you're just getting started, pick one. If you're have been in it for a while, you have one that you've kind of mastered a little bit, you've kind of got some ebb and flow running, great. That's a wonderful time to add on a second one perhaps. But to really fully understand how to take content and spread it across mediums, like multiple mediums that you own. So creating an email list is really critical to being able to build a well-rounded marketing plan. I always call it the trifecta. It's the website. So there's your website copy, your blog, anything that you would put out on there. You own that real estate. That's yours. Your email list is another great asset. Again, you own that. You've built it. Those are curated people that you have created something lovely for, that have opted into a service or to get something back. And then of course there's social. And when all 3 of those are done very strategically together as far as the content splice, it's very harmonious is what I say. It's very good for all of your marketing plan and strategy really to execute, because if I'm seeing you on social and then I'm getting your email and then maybe I'm reading your blog, all of it should align together and create this like really cohesive messaging and timeliness. So if your blog's writing about this thing and your posts are over here writing about that, and I've got an email that's coming in about and they're all 3 different, that's the problem. That's the challenge. There's disconnect there. So I encourage you to take a step back, okay? And to really understand and how to leverage your content. I would run it across all 3 platforms, but I would start, if you don't have a blog, I would encourage you to start with a blog content, or if you're like, I don't have a blog set up, I don't want to do a blog, like, girl, you're talking to the wrong person. I would challenge you then to write longer form copy on your social media page. And this is what social does so well for us. It actually does tell us what to create longer form copy on. So for example, if you create a post on social that gets really well received, and there's more depth that you can go into that, then that becomes a blog. That blog then becomes micro post for the next following, let's say, if, you write about one thing and it gets, loved on, you're like, well, wow, that one thing, I got like 6 things about that section, the 6 ways to do X, Y, Z, and you've only written one. make that into a longer form post with a blog, put the other 6 or 5 in there. So now you have 5 additional posts around that same subject matter that you can then kind of share every week or every day of 1 week. You kind of build that into your overall plan. Then you take that content and you share it on an email. So you either pull maybe your top 2 or 3, and you can say, hey, here's the top 3, finish read the rest of them on our blog and take them to your site. Or you can pull them and bring them into your social page. You can kind of like pull them one way or the other, depending on what content you create. But you're taking this one piece of content and you're sharing it across all 3 of those particular mediums. So it's not all these eggs in the same basket again, or not all in your social media basket, because again, we don't own that. God forbid something happened to our social pages and they don't come back, or they don't come back for a while. We got to have something else to lean on in our business. We cannot just give it all kind of haphazardly away, right? So we need to build something for ourselves. This is the way you build up for yourself. So just a word to the wise, that's how I would do it. If you need help organizing that structure, on my website, go under ladybco.com. There's a freebies tab at the top. You can go ahead and download that. There's a link in the comments here below to download that social media calendar. It also has a space to put email and blog in there. So you can go ahead and really cohesively build your plan out so that you know on these particular days of the week, this is your blog days that you launch it. And then because of, for example, let's say you put your blog out every Tuesday on your website. So then you put your blog out on Tuesday. On Wednesday, your email goes out. So that's the day you're going to link to that blog. And then you're going to put out that blog in smaller bits and pieces in social content, whether that be just copy in an image, it be a graphic, a quote graphic that you make, that you pull up. I mean, you can do that several different ways too. But one blog post can give you quite a bit of content to be sharing in all 3 of those platforms. So that's where I really recommend blogging. If you have the ability to do that once a week, if you can crank out 4 and can sit down and create the first Monday of every month from 9 to 10 or whatever that takes you to create blog content and build out again your calendar, you can set yourself up for much effectiveness and being able to set that system in place that you're not wasting time every week trying to be like, oh, what am I writing about this week? No, it's already laid out. You go do it. You just go right, you build it out for the next month and you carry on with your week. So if you need help with any of that, please reach out. I've actually am very soon going to be announcing and launching my copywriting course. It's going to be called Copy Time, and it's a 6-step framework to helping you create copy for all of these mediums, and really that copy that actually authentically connects to your audience. So we really do a deep dive into who your audience is, who are you talking to, how are you uniquely serving them, all these different things. And then we really build that foundation and we just keep building it up. And you leave that course with a 90-day social media, blog, and email plan. So if you're interested, let me know, shoot in the comments below. I will be soon getting a link up on the site for a wait list. But until then, it'll open up here the spring date. I'm 90% confirm on, so I'm going to wrap up a couple more things before I confirm it in 100%. But if you're interested, let me know, comment below. I can add you to a list so I can let you know more details as they come out. I will be absolutely talking about it all over here in social media and my email and my blog. So you can see that I practice what I preach as well. So I hope you're having a fabulous, fabulous day. And again, make sure you're not putting all of your eggs in the social media basket. I really encourage you to cross-reference, cross-promote, cross-share, there we go, content. And I can teach you how to do that with a system very, very strategically that saves you time. I've done it myself. I've taught other people. It's time to help the masses. So I hope to see you soon in Copy Time. Otherwise, have a great day. Bye.